Hi, this is Angel. I'm coming at you live. Again, I figured I would check in with the few people following this page. Hopefully, we will be able to make it grow and I'll be able to further assist people who are challenged with this brain tumor meningioma diagnosis. I really don't know where to look when I do Facebook Live. Do I look at the camera? Do I look at the screen? So my eyes probably look a little wonky, but I'm still figuring this out. Anyhow, I've taken a few calls recently from people who are seeking support. And what I've discovered, and even after having surgery, what I've discovered is the two most important questions I get are what to expect after diagnosis and after brain surgery. And of course, is this going to change me? So I think it's important to not have too many expectations set in place. It is very much variable for each person. I've been following meningioma mamas for a long time, and the people there, some have great responses, some have terrible responses. There's a whole lot of in between. I know for me personally, as far as what to expect, I kind of set the bar for myself. I started journaling before brain surgery. I started calling on friends and family and telling them kind of what my boundaries were going to be. I know with my parents, they're divorced. I didn't really want either of them here. It was just going to be something that would be more stress for me. And I didn't want to deal with their emotions alongside mine. So I said, please just stay home. I had my boyfriend of 19 years with me and a couple of very close friends that live nearby that were just going to be there in case something went wrong. They could lend support, to my boyfriend and alert my family and friends. But this was my journey. So the expectation was I was going to go at it on my own. I was going to handle it like a big girl, and everyone would notify you if something went wrong. Otherwise, assume that it went okay. But again, the expectation is whatever you want it to be. And as far as going in, and as far as coming out, nature's going to take its place. You can't fight that. All you can do is hope for the best, pray, journal, set an expectation, and again, set those boundaries with people so that they know how they can lend support to you, but also so that you understand kind of where you're going to put your head at as far as going in and recovery. I knew I had sheets set up for meals that people were going to bring to me. Everyone had signed up for helping me out. I had visiting times and hours. As far as the first week, I didn't want anyone coming anywhere near me. And then, of course, I then eventually let people stop by and come in and say hi. I also set up documents to kind of manage my pain, things for my boyfriend to manage my prescriptions. And I had set up a meal plan of the times of day I wanted to eat and how much I wanted to eat. I really didn't want to gain weight during the process. And I really didn't want to, just eat just because I was feeling miserable or because I felt that I was bored. I really wanted to stay focused and have a good, healthy recovery. So I think a huge part of what to expect is going to be what your intention is and what you decide you want to gain out of this experience. It's not going to be easy. It's a pretty scary time in one's life, but I think that you can set the expectation for yourself and really work towards achieving it and staying on track with that. As far as will it change me, that's a really heavy loaded question. And I feel like everyone I talk to always asks this question. Yes, it changed me from the minute I was diagnosed. It's not necessarily in a good way or a bad way. I'm just different. Different because I move through life with a condition that everyone I know doesn't have and can't relate to. I have a condition that can come back that has to be monitored forever. So has it changed me? Sure. I'm heightened to certain things because of this particular diagnosis and experience. But a lot of it is in a good way. I appreciate life even more than I did before. And I never forget to tell people that, I love them and I appreciate them and thank them. I get more tired. I'm more fatigued than I've ever been in my life. And I assume that that's probably related to the surgery, but I'm good. I have focus and clarity still. I was able to return to work. So a lot of life just resumes as it normally would. You might just have a different outlook or maybe some pain that others won't be able to relate to. And all of that is very, very normal. So I think that as far as will it change you? Absolutely. Can it be for the better or just making things different and okay? Absolutely. Can it change you for for the worst. I mean, some people get depressed and anxious and have a real fear and PTSD and nightmares from maybe surgeries that don't go well or experiences that are just terrifying for them. I mean, some patients really struggle with even doing the annual MRI as far as, you know, having phobia just sitting in the MRI and powering through that. So yes, it absolutely will change you. It doesn't have to be in a bad way, but definitely have realistic expectations. And, you know, again, do the things for yourself that will help heal yourself during the process. When you start to lose sleep or overeat, or you realize you're having nightmares or anxiety or things that are becoming fearful for you, find ways to journal, find ways to meditate, get out there and exercise, breathe some fresh air, lay in the sun, go to a movie, maybe whatever you can do to help get yourself out of it and to heal and move forward is really the best thing to do, because you don't have to sit in the change. You don't have to sit in the experience. It doesn't have to change you. It doesn't have to change you in a way that is forever bad or forever traumatic. It can change you in a way that is inspirational and good. It's just going to maybe take some people a little more time to get to that place than others. So that's a little tidbit on the two questions I get asked the most. Again, if there's anyone out there who could use a little help or advice or just someone to talk to because you feel very alone, I am very much willing to speak to you. I consider myself a meningioma brain tumor companion. I've been there, I've walked it, I'm still walking it. It's not something that you want to go out alone, and a lot of people in your life may or may not understand, and although they say they relate, it's a hard thing to relate to. So definitely feel free to book an appointment with me and schedule some time to talk. I really am an open book when it comes to this treatment, and happy to share any of my story and anything that I've learned along the way. And I definitely did my homework on this because it is going to be a lifelong thing for me to monitor and manage. And it does affect me and the people in my life and my work and everybody around me. So it's really important to stay strong about it and to manage it and to do it in the best way possible. So hope everyone is having a good night. I know it's Halloween Eve, so trick or treat, happy Halloween. Hope you're enjoying something a little sweet in your life this week. And soon we will be bringing on November and Thanksgiving. So have a great evening and give me a call. Bye.